We draw. We draw. We draw. That's right, Ian. We draw. We drive. YouTube is not blocked this time. We don't have to worry. We do not have to worry. Worry not, friends. Worry not. You finished your long video and it took you a week? Oh, damn. Something bad will happen and this will be another 20-minute stream. No. No, I swear. Not this time. I swear. This one will be normal. Oops. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, so... here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Trap team beats Swap Force in your head. It's okay to be wrong. No emo blurret. What the fuck? Better stay like that. So I'm having some difficulty at the current moment. Guess I don't really need to. Kunu PNG, thank you. Okay, think I can. You like shells? Shells are pretty neat. Oops. Yes. Okay. Aha! There we go. Okay. Now, gamers. Of course, I do not know what to draw. I just kind of didn't want to play TF2. I wanted to stream, but I didn't really know what to play, and I didn't want to play TF2, because don't want to always do TF2. Why are you here? I don't know. I don't know why you're here. I didn't force you to be here. I didn't hold a gun to your head. Draw a house? Okay. I don't know what his hair looks like. Okay, there. This is house from memory. Looks kind of accurate. Right? See, what would be perfect is if I had comms to do on stream. But I don't have any. Now I'm drawing shapes. Like this. I draw a shape like that, and then I think, well, what if this shape was a mouth of a really, really happy person? You ate a whole tank? That cannot possibly be good for you. Good morning. Morning? Are you sure? Unless you live in, like, Asia? For me, it's not morning. You have Daleks? Yeah, we have Daleks. It's because you like to eat tanks that cannot possibly... I can't recommend... I'm not gonna tell people to eat tanks. You from the UK? Oh, are they from the UK? Even in the UK, it is not morning. It's like, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. for the UK, probably, right now. It's always... Mongolia! That's interesting. I love hearing that I have, like, people watching from places that aren't the US. That's always really fun. We've had, like, we've had the Polish, the German, Argentina, I think Brazil. Gwen was from UK. Don't draw OD Dr. House or it will become I-Town. Yeah, see, Argentina. So we got Canada. Africa, apparently. Because I'm Canadian, I obviously can't draw the Canadian flag, because no Canadian can. See, like, no Canadian can draw the Canadian flag, the leaf. I feel like shit right now because Paramount's gonna buy Warner Brothers. No, they won't. And your mom's been yelling on the phone a lot. Okay, well that part's a little more understandable, but no, they won't. I know that they said that they said that they're gonna increase their bid. I don't think it's gonna happen. Dr. Kleiner, I don't know who that is. I have a little critter drawing of a reptile with stripes on a shell of those squids. Pretty fun. Let me look at one of your French girls. That was what was requested. No, it's like this, and then... I don't know what the French girls wear. Scout, yeah, it's Scout. Yes, art. Kaboom! Okay, there's Scout. Draw Dr. Kleiner and Spy. Who's Dr. Kleiner? Is that Medic? I'm not familiar with the name. I'm gonna look it up. Dr. Kleiner. I'm probably saying that wrong. Oh, from Half-Life. I don't... What is Yaoi? I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not searching it up. It's basically boy love, but, like, from Japan. It's like Japanese boy love, essentially. To my understanding, if anyone wants to correct me. This looks nothing like the Doctor from Half-Life. I need, like, an actual thing to draw. Like, just a solid piece. You adore my art style? Thank you. House appreciates it. Look, wait, let me, let me change him to Smile. Mega Man. Draw a little critter. See, look how happy he... Oops. Draw a little critter. There. Little critter. Release the 3. cute. Thank you. I want to draw Kira or Marigold. Marigold's one of my OCs for those who knows. You hear Hop music. Yeah, this is Hop. Hop's theme is an absolute banger. One of my favorite songs from Sword and Shield. It goes. The artist and art is cute as heck. Thank you. I don't think I'm cute as heck. At least not in the real world. But Kira is my little girl here. You just test me to make me dance. It's fire though. This isn't like this is literally just an observation, but why are you capitalizing every letter at the beginning of every word in your sentence? Have you ever heard of Ogerpon music? I haven't played the Sword and Shield DLC. I don't really play the Pokemon DLC, because by the time it's out, I don't really care anymore. I didn't play Mega Dimensions, I didn't play the Scarlet and Violet, expansion, I didn't play the Sword and Shield expansion. I put Marigold. She's not that stream safe. Maybe not, actually. Can you draw a ball? Add some shine. There's a ball. It's not so good probably because Toby Fox did parts of it. Well, Toby didn't do this song. He did the Battle Tower theme. And I think that's all he did for Sword and Shield. He did a lot more music in Scarlet and Violet. Can you draw Blue Dud's head of him? I don't even know what that is. Ball. What should I don't know. I don't know what I should draw. I don't know what I should actually draw, aside from house. Now draw a happy square. Do your suggestion. I don't really know what your suggestion even is. Google that. This looks like some Roblox, like, child thing. This is not my style. Draw multiple houses, make it town. Okay, this is a... Clodsire is one of your favorite Pokemon. Clodsire is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Clodsire. He's so cute. Let me draw Clodsire from memory. He has like this kind of thing going on, right? Okay, let me look up. Okay, I just said memory. I'm gonna look up like a reference here. That wasn't that far off. I mean, Tail's more like that, and he has the thing going on, and then the... There we go. There's the Claude. Clodsire does have spikes, although in the game and in the art, they're really, like, circled out. They don't really look like spikes, more like worms. If they were spikes, they'd be like, yeah, you know? I don't want to draw Gordon Freeman. Draw Slugcat. Okay. Probably. I'll draw a few more. Like, I'll draw suggestions, like, throughout the stream, but I'll mainly try and focus on drawing, like an actual piece. I don't know what's this. I know they're from, like, Rain World? I don't know what they look like, so this is a Slugcat off of, like, what I'm kind of imagining a Slugcat would look like. Imagine giving your own Pokemon outfits. Oh, that'd be kind of neat. Draw a Scout making a ritual for Half-Life. I'm not a Half-Life person, so... You know, just for you, I will draw Gordon Freeman off memory. I don't know what he looks like. Is this what he looks like? Cloudsair with the top hat? That'd be cute. Fat mouse in the something species. Okay, is this Gordon Freeman? Is this what he looks like? And you wanted... He holds, like, the crowbar. I don't know how to draw a crowbar. There. I wouldn't mind trying to draw Pokemon. Nathaniel Free Dude. Like, maybe like a Pokemon Sona. I've never done... I think I've tried doing that. I don't think I've ever really fully done a Poke Sona. Not like a trainer, but like a Pokemon Sona, you know? Which, if I did do one, which I'm gonna try now and probably fail, because this thing is hard to draw. You can draw hands so well. Thank you. I usually think otherwise, but I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and make a Poke Sona of one of my favorites, Hawlucha, which has really, really grown on me. I used to not really think of Hawlucha like much, and then I was like during like the Sword and Shield days, I was like, oh, it has a cool design. And then I recently drew I recently played X and Y for the first time, and I loved it a lot. I don't really get the... Okay, I kind of get the hate, but I loved it a lot. And I used a Hawlucha, and then I also used a Hawlucha in my Legend ZA playthrough. Which shows my bias. You're drawing a Clodsire with an outfit for your channel? Hell yeah. It'd be like a sketch. Hawlucha usually looks pissed off, so I'm gonna make mine look a little happier. Love Hawlucha. Definitely one of the best Pokemon, in my opinion. Did we screenshot Nathaniel Free Dude? Don't worry, the stream will be up as a VOD after. I did disable people being able to go back and rewind the stream because it apparently reduces lag, and it seems to have done that really well. There's not a lot of lag right now. Like, the lag is reduced a lot, which is very good. And I assume that's also good for y'all, because, yeah, so... So it'll be like that. People can obviously watch the VODs after if they miss something, but... Yeah, don't worry. They're, you'll be able to screenshot Nathaniel Free Dude at the end when it's done, and you have the VOD. Hawlucha is really hard to draw, because, like, it has a really weird perspective on its head. It also is one of my favorite shinies. It is an awesome, awesome shiny. I had no idea you could disable rewinding. Yeah, I found that out today, actually. I didn't even know it was a thing. Like a chibi Hawlucha. I'm doing like a... I don't know if I'd call this a chibi, but like... I think that'd be even harder, honestly. Nathaniel Liebert. How would this look? Because Hawlucha only has 3 fingers. So it would be like that, and then, yeah, her little claws. Genuinely so talented, thank you. Appreciate that. And even though it makes absolutely no sense, I'm going to give the Hawlucha hair. I know it doesn't make sense because like this is supposed to be a mask, but shut up. It's not a mask. It's part of its flesh, so I can give it hair. See, I want to do a Pokemon stream, but like it would have to be of a game that I have already played because I do not want to play a Pokemon game for the first time on stream. I like playing games for the first time, or at least games that like I really care about having like a good first impression with, but like on my own time, you know? Let me give it the checkerboard shirt that I wear IRL. There. Mm-hmm. No pants. Hawlucha doesn't have anything to hide. I mean, normal Hawlucha doesn't have pants, so I don't see why mine would need to. You're making a Hawlucha Sona? I am. This is my Hawlucha Sona. I love Hawlucha. She's so cute. And so powerful. Love the fighting flying type. So, oh, it's such a good Pokemon. Whoever designed this thing, like, one of the best designs. Must see my rat in your style. I have commissions open. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but they're pretty cheap. Legs are way too small. Hawlucha has much longer legs. Actually, that leg's fine. This one has to be bigger, though. I like the Mega of Hawlucha, but the original looks off. What? No, I love both. I like the original a lot more. I was really happy when I found out that it was getting a Mega. By the way, in case you're a nerd, no, I have not forgotten the wings. I was just waiting to do them after because I don't know how I'm gonna do them. So many rat-pilled people were so back rats. I guess, yeah, it would have to be like that. I'd have to erase all that. Am I missing anything? Oh, wait, what if the fur is... Oh, yes. Delightfully devilish Seymour. I would like it if I had a cooler hairstyle. Then style it. That's all you can really do. There. This is my Hawlucha Sona. And she dances, of course. And she does a little... Let me, here. Oops. Here, I'll hide that for now. What do rats look like? Fancy rats are the best pets? What's a fancy rat? I do not know what rats look like. I'm so sorry. You have 2 cats. I love cats. Rats only live for 2 years. Oh, that's upsetting. Okay, this is my rat. Can you draw the fat mouse species that's only loosely related to mice? I will look that up exactly. Fat mouse species that is only loosely related to mice. My turtle's gonna live for 40 years. Y'all got some cool pets. I don't have any pets. I need pets, honestly. I'm being entirely honest with myself. Come on. Just moving. I was adjusting my chair. I'm also including a Paldea Whooper. I like Paldea Whooper. This is my rat. Oh, look. I sniff you. You're a fish. You're a fish. I remember once for an assignment I had to do a painting in like an art class, and I drew a fish with cool glasses, like a goldfish with cool glasses. My teacher hated it. Oh, she hated it. She wanted like something like profound, you know, something like with meaning, and I just drew a fucking fish. Cause I don't know how to. I'm an awful painter. I cannot paint. So what I ended up making was bad. First one to guess who I'm drawing, you get a free cookie. Well, I must specify for legal reasons, not an actual cookie. Shadow the Hedgehog. No. Whooper, no. Ralse is correct. Why are some things being hidden by the physical chat again? This is so... I had a dog called Banhar. Banhar? I don't know how to say that. What a roll say, I guess. So cute. I love Ralse. So cute. I used to say Ralsei. Now I say Ralse. I've improved. I love Clodsire, but it does make me upset that they will likely never like they're not going to ever be a part of like just a normal game again, because it's an evolution of Paldean Whooper. Almost makes me wish that I don't know, it was just a normal, like a split evolution of Whooper. I'll say plush is so pome. You hear about how Smiling Friends is canceled? I don't like that people are saying that. It's not canceled. Canceling implies that so a cancellation is when the studio directly interferes with the show to cancel it. This was the creators consciously wanting to stop the series. So it's not canceled, it ended. Zach Hadel used the word cancel. Well, he's wrong. like by definition, it's not canceled. It's just, it's ending. My teacher really said, "I love your Pikachu" when I was 6. I drew that during ELA. When she walked away, she faked the smile and threw it away. What? That's evil. You draw Zach Hadel in memoriam. Let me draw him from memory. That same drawing in the case. Have you heard of... How you heard of TADC? I have heard of the Amazing Digital Circus. I've been following Gooseworks for 7 years. Tedx fandom is crazy. I don't keep up. There's Zach Hadel. This looks nothing like him. I drew him off memory. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It was like a worm. Draw Chris. I like the background music. Pretty good. Mario. Yeah, some of the messages are appearing in the physical chat on stream, but they're not appearing in the YouTube chat that I have open, which is pissing me off. Imagine Cloudsiren being in Pokemon Unite. I don't play Pokemon Unite, so wouldn't really affect me. Everything made by Goose is crazy. True! Love her. There's Chris. Why TB like that? Yeah. It's because it's not in all mode? What's all mode? How do I enable all mode? Is that a thing I can enable? How do I do that? You really like the Odyssey, the old one? Like the book? By Homer? Wait, barely because of events, but because when there's no, I even play it like a 23-year-old. I don't know if you've answered this, but what's your favorite Skylander? Right now I'm just 26. Interesting. Like the settings on the chat you have open, like the 3 bars. Okay. There is no thing that says all mode. What does Susie look like? There's no thing that says all mode. This is the Fun Gang. I wrote fun, big old letters. Dragaster. I'm not seeing an all mode. No. Wait. You have the chat put up on your phone? No, I have it in my browser. Draw a small Dalek. I don't remember what the Dalek's in, like... Oh wait, he has like the... There we go. Small Dalek. I don't think I know... I know what Daleks are from Doctor Who, I don't know what they look like. This is my best Dalek off memory. Alternate universe where Wingdings is very slightly different and every Undertale theory doesn't exist. That's something. Is Rolsei Deltarune doesn't... If Rolsei Deltarune doesn't turn out to be a hot college alt guy, then we live in a world George Orwell talked about. I don't think he will. I doubt he will. This is the worst Sonic I've ever drawn. Holy shit. Okay, let me try that again. Literally Fahrenheit 451. Is that a movie? I could have sworn that was a movie. The book. What? I swear there's a movie. There is! I knew it. With Michael B. Jordan. You should draw yourself doing the Sonic.exe I am God face. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't like Sonic.exe. I don't interact with I don't know shit about Sonic.exe. I don't know what the I am God Sonic.exe face is. Riddle me this, Batman. What's a game which has a lot of drama? The updates are absolutely trash and mid. Marvel Rivals! No. I don't know. You should draw your character just flipping off Sonic.exe like the text. Hearts of Iron Forsaken is the answer. The Orson games I've never played. I don't, although, you know what, it's not hard. I don't play that many games. Roblox. Forsaken's like a horror game, I think. I don't know if it's a... Is it a Roblox? I don't even remember. Because I don't care about Roblox. That's my Shadow. Are you drawing Shadow with Sonic's face? This is Shadow's... They have the same face! What? Oh, my bad. Doesn't he have, like... There. Most recent game I know is God of War 3 or Minecraft Beta 1.7. Streamer is Pit. No, I'm not actually, I swear. It's supposed to be a bit. You have a tail? I think he has a tail. Sonic. I've wondered. Hey, Shadow. It's me. I can't do a Sonic impression. Hey, it's me, Sonic. Draw Shadow's boy. Oh! Why did that happen? What? That's not good. Ooh, yeah. The way I get my... way I get my iPad... The way I get my iPad to show on my on stream is by screen sharing it on Discord, but it's not. What the fuck? Peter, what the fuck? Crack. You stream it to Discord and then watch it? Yeah. That's what I do. And it doesn't want to work right now. In fact, Discord on my alt is fucking up real bad. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Will it work now? I called that something would happen. Okay, but joke's on you. It's been 40 minutes, not 20. There. Good. Okay. Nope, not there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nathaniel is Gordon Freeman. Here, wait, you know what? We can do a thing. Nope, not there. This. No. Come back. There. There he is. You have the yummy. Not aware of what the yummy is. Every time I do one of these drawing streams, I should probably think of, like... I should probably have, like, a sketch ready to go, you know? Like, beforehand. Instead of just kind of wobbling around for an hour. Draw Nostalgia Critic. I love the Nostalgia Critic. Hat in Time, that's what I was drawing. That's the music that's playing. I love your style. What are your art inspirations or just favorite styles? Oh, you know what? When I'm not thinking of the critic, I will answer that question. So very soon. No, it's too realistic. There we go. AVGM is peak. I haven't watched him thoroughly, if I'm being honest. And then we have to add his beard. The music that's on right now sounds like something that someone would hide in a Freedom motif in. Well, it's a Hat in Time. One of my favorite games of all time. Time. Okay, there's the Nostalgia Critic. Make his pupils a little bigger. Little bit. Yeah, there we go. There's the Nostalgia Critic. And he's not fucking happy, okay? He is not. He just watched a bad movie. And then the AVGN is like... This is the AVGN. This is just Walter White and Jesse. I don't see it. Love how exaggerated it looks. Thank you. AVGN always has the weirdest moments. He does. I think from like what I've seen clips. Is the critic more for movies and AVGN more for games? Yes. But inspirations. If I, like, off the top of my head, a big one for me is, you know what, I'll draw them as well. Max Gilardi. No, it's not. It's Gilardi, sir. Max G. From Hot Diggity Demon. He doesn't look this full of life. He usually looks a lot more pissed. This is not Mario music. Okay, so yeah, so Max G, that's one very, very, very big inspiration for me. I watched his cartoons when I was younger. I love his videos, all of them, really. There's Goofball. Trying to think of other art inspirations that I have in terms of like style. I can't. I'll go with I'm missing some stuff. I adore the ridiculous style. Thank you. Love him. Yes. Draw Luigi is I'm not gonna draw the Luigi or Mario. Other Rain. Yeah, that episode was amazing. The Raid Shadow Legends. Let me. I won't. I'll also name some. You also asked for styles I like. I also love the Fairly OddParents style a lot. I don't know how to draw in the Fairly OddParents style, but looking back on Fairly OddParents, I think a lot of people would say that it was... Uh-oh. A lot of people would admit that Fairly OddParents is pretty bad, looking back. Like, a lot of the jokes aren't funny, and everything past, like season 5 just kind of it's really overdone. But in terms of the style, I love the Fairly OddParents style. Love how this show looks. How long have you been drawing for? So I've been drawing ever since I was 3, but I started taking art a little more seriously and doing it a bit more 2021. It's like 5 years. Kid vs. Cat, I remember Kid vs. Cat, and that shit was peak. No, looking back, it was fucking awful. But, I don't know why I deleted him. Come back to me. And this looks like shit, but that's because I can't draw the Fairly OddParents style well. So Fairly OddParents, that was definitely... Oh, he has an ear. That's right. Definitely a, something. I'm gonna spam hearts. Thank you. Trying to think of other... Like... I can't think of any more inspiration, so I'm just gonna do styles I like. Even though I do not like the show, Panty and Stocking has beautiful art. I'm gonna look up a reference of Panty and Stocking, because I can't draw these fuckers off memory. There. I don't care for the show, but I like the art. Gonna go eat. Bye-bye. We'll see ya. Thank you for joining. My mind is blanking. I love the Simpsons style. Like the Matt Groening style. That I do not need a reference for. There. The beard is kind of overlapping Homer, so we'll just move him. And he has a chomp. Taken out. Someone chomped him. There are other styles, like, on Twitter and stuff, that I love, like, from random artists. I love the Steven Universe style. I'm not even gonna try and draw Steven, but I can draw, like... I don't know. There's Amethyst. Pizza time. I also love how Spider-Verse looks. That's another, like, one that is like, oh, it's so good looking. Circle. Yep. That's how I start most of my heads. Hearing Hot Diggity Demon and Steven Universe with intent. Oh my god. This does not look like how I want it to look. Circle. No, let's start with the hair. Why not? Yeah. You know, I know he has a rickety past, but his art is a big inspiration for me. I love his animations, his art style. It's just so clean. Just, oh my god. So fucking good. Old Newgrounds is just like that. See, I didn't really, not even really, I never really, I never watched, Newgrounds. I don't know, I never had it, I watched YouTube. That was my thing, YouTube. Which you won't believe it, it's the platform that I'm currently on. Every 60 minutes, an hour pass. I like that video. That's a classic. I don't know how to make this expression look more like Kira. Like, it doesn't look like her. Me stupid, me don't get it. So, the joke is that it's supposed to be like, oh, every 60 seconds and a minute pass, or every 60 minutes an hour passes in Japan. But that's how it is everywhere in the world, because a minute or an hour is made of 60 seconds. I still question how, like, you think the person who invented that format, like time as a format, kind of had to convince people to use it? People were like, what the fuck? So it's 100 seconds is 1 minute, and no. So it's 60 seconds, and then they're like, no, this is too complicated, man. I don't want to learn this. And he's like, no. Trust me. It's gonna work. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so much better. I'm like, I don't know. Our system was pretty good. The guy's like, no. It's gonna be big. I swear. Yeah, I can't get this to look like her. Explaining it like that robot dude. I don't know who that is. Look at this new time thing. It's so cool, dude. You gotta trust me, bro. Please. That's gonna be revolutionary. Minecraft shorts are so stupid. I can't say I'm aware of Minecraft shorts. Do you have any tips on how to make characters more eye-catching? What do you mean by eye-catching? I am not a character designer at all. Like, I am far from great at character design. I do not know the fundamentals. Yeah, Eggman's here. Eggman's been watching for a while, I believe. I don't, like... I mean, I'm flattered that you asked me specifically, but, like, eye-catching can mean a lot of different things. What did you name yourself? Bookshelf. I don't know how many times I've explained this on stream, but, so... and that's not supposed to be like a diss. Obviously, that was a good while ago, and most people here haven't seen the, older-ish streams. I think you should make a character colorful to catch people's attention. Not necessarily. You can make a monochrome character that would catch people's attention. Color is not... I think you want to be smart with your color. So maybe that's something like, okay. I'll get to the naming myself thing in a bit, but like, let's say you make a character, right? And these are the colors that you use. You want to use this color, and then this color. I'm like, that's fine. I love this color combo. But then you go with like a this, and then this, and then this, and like you don't want too much. Usually, if you want a good, solid character, you don't want too many colors. I feel like the max amount of colors that you want is like 5 main colors, maybe more. So like Kira has, let's see. Kira has, that's too pale. Kira has the orange for her fur. She has a beigeish for her chest floof. She has, that's too light. She has the deep pink for her hair, the lighter pink for this, and then the blue for her arm. She obviously has more, because she has the gray in her ears, and then the whitish pink here, and the purple. No, not that Kira. And then the lighter purple. But like, when you boil it down, that's still only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, that's a decent amount, but a lot of these colors are like, oh, it's just, you know, like, it's just here, and then they're also here, or just here. Kira definitely isn't the best example, but, like, I have a character named, Marigold. She definitely has better, color composition, so, like, you have her skin, and then she has an orangish for the hair, and then a yellowish on top of that, and then a green for the shirt, and then a darker green, and then the darkest green, and that's it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 of those are variations of the same color. So, like, you really want to keep it to, like, I don't know, 5 main colors, 5 distinct. Because if it's too messy, then you don't want that. I don't know. I'm trying to regurgitate other good tips that I've heard, but I really don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a character designer. Anyway, username. So, here, I'll do like a little draw my life thing. Right? So, when I was younger, I tried making YouTube. I did like the YouTube thing. This channel has been uploading for a lot longer than people think. And so when I was 12, I made this series called Randomness, which was like little sketches that I made in Microsoft PowerPoint on my shitty laptop at the time. So they'd be made in PowerPoint, and I would draw in PowerPoint. And it was literally just a massive ripoff of ASDF movie. It was just a huge ripoff of this. And I had a sketch on YouTube, which was one guy saying, oh, haha, look at this guy. He's a bookshelf. He called him like an insult, saying, you're a bookshelf. And this guy went fucking insane trying to figure out what that meant because he thought it was slang. And it turns out that the other guy just did it to try and make him think, like, oh, what does that mean? And I thought that was really funny, and I made that my username. And then the junk part comes from Overwatch, where I was playing... I don't know what the Overwatch logo looks like. That's just a peace sign. I was playing Roadhog, and... What does Roadhog even look like? I was playing Roadhog, and I was like, oh, he has like a junk cannon. That's really cool. Hey, I like talking about junk, and I kind of related that to like how I like talking about junk, and so I made that my username. And then on other platforms, I'm Bookshelf Inc., and that came from Scooby-Doo. So that's your history lesson, and it will be on the test, by the way. So don't think that you can just get away with not listening, because that will be on the test. Look like Pyro. Well, I mean, they both have gas masks on. So, I'd be shocked if it didn't look like Pyro. See, whoever said that I'm good at drawing hands, I'm really not. I don't know what I'm doing. Cannot explain how much I love your style. I appreciate that. Thank you. I swear, it looks better when it's rendered. You. That's too big. A little too big. There. There. It's definitely, in the past few years, gotten more exaggerated. Banana peel hand. See, now I want to change it. It's gotten a lot more exaggerated. My top 3 streamers. I'm trying to do Pride. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that. That's great. A few people have said, like, I'm their favorite streamer, and I find that so interesting. I'm like, what, me? Me? Are you sure? I'm a goofy goober! That's... I'm a goofy goober. By the way, what's playing right now? Can I just say? Like, this is me right now. Whenever this song pops up. Oh. Lovely art, thank you. And it is charming, thank you. Let's get back to her. This bitch. No, she's not a bitch. I love her. This content is good. I'm glad y'all think so. I have a real video in the making. So that is like I'm not only doing like I have like an actual video in the works. Favorite has been the sequels one. I'm very proud of that one. So I'm happy that that's a favorite. I'm very, very happy with how that one came out. It's not perfect, and it was originally just going to be movie movie titles in general, and it was going to be twice the length. It was going to be 30 minutes long. But I'm happy I cut it, because the rest of that script was bad, so... It was a decent way into editing it too, but like halfway through production, I was like, you know what, I this would be a lot better if it was just the sequels bit, because that was the part that I actually thought I did well on in terms of writing. Don't want to get rid of that. That's a part of her. Not quite right. That's a quote from the hit film Curious George, which is like I don't want to exaggerate, but it is the greatest film of all time. I like writing. I like writing too. It's hard to get the courage to muster it up, you know? Like it's for me it's hard to like actually get the kind of energy to write writing, to write. Ugh, words are hard. Like I like writing. I just it's hard to get the energy to do it. You're about 24,000 words since last summer? Jesus. I was working on a video that'll never be out. I don't think I'll ever finish it, but that video was the script was maybe like a not a it was barely even, it was like maybe a fifth done, and it was at 10,000 words. Writing was my job. That's a pretty neat job. I always do. No, I gotta do something else with the hand. Ooh, yes. Wait. Very cool person with a cat PFP. I like cats. Cats are so cute. They're evil, though. They are evil. Most know that. That does not look right at all. Holy shit. Okay. Which Lego made Lego TF2? They won't. It's definitely not. That would sell so insanely poorly. It would be an awful idea. I'd like it, but you can make your own. Like, people have made mocks of you don't know, mocks like my own creation. People have made, like, custom TF2 Lego sets. You can find instructions and then just buy the pieces you need on Bricklink. Are rats cute? They can be cute. I had a cat that passed away. Oh. Or untapped market unlocked. My PFP is scheming. Yeah, it's a cute cat. I like that cat. I do not know how to draw this hand. And then, is that who I think it is as well? Is that who I think it is? Yes, it is. The Starcake Factory. Y'all, go subscribe to Starcake Factory. They're in the chat right now. They popped up on my timeline, and they give off like heavy early YouTube Let's Play stuff. It's really fun. It's really nice. No, it's not like over-edited. It's not people screaming trying to be funny. It's just like genuine two people sitting down to play games. And it's really nice, so I like y'all. I'm gonna be watching your Skylanders playthrough, thoroughly. Because it is very nice. How would this hand work? Love to hear it. Yeah, no problem. This is not how hands work. This is not how arms work. This is not how anything works. I can't believe it. Lois! What are you drawing? What am I drawing? I'm drawing... Oh, Kira! What are you doing here? Streamer fucks up again. Do not like the legs. These are way too much. Let's... Overall, like, I could probably just... You're on top? Hell yeah. I could probably just take all of this, if I'm being real, and just kind of... Doesn't look as... You gotta unsubscribe pronto. Yep, bye V. Never needed you. Sometimes I hate the Lego that you have. Why do you hate the Lego that you have? And kids... Kiddos... kids... I don't like calling my audience kids, it's kind of weird. Folks... Lesson of the day. The plural for Lego is not Legos. It's Lego. Don't look like a fool to the Lego community. You don't want to look like a fool. Is this better? You gotta unplug your PC? I don't want to. I don't think this is better. Lego's so expensive. True! It's very true. Although, look, I'm not defending Lego right now, but they've always been expensive, to be fair. I made my Minecraft Lego dog look like a server blight creature. Interesting. This does not look right to me. There's something really off about this. Something really off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's her head? Maybe it's too big? Maybe the body is, like, too big. I don't know. Just shrink it. Miss Space Police. Went silent for 5 seconds after I unmuted your stream, so I thought I just didn't unmute it. No. No. There's something really off about this. I can't put my big finger on it. See, I don't use USD, because I'm not a cretin! I use Canadian dollars. Your famous singular... Yeah, like, Lego's always been expensive, and I don't want to defend them, but, like, they have been getting really... Like, that Pokemon set pisses me off. Okay, first off, I don't know if I know your design enough to make suggestions. I don't know. Euro is a superior currency? Probably. Introducing the new Roblox Lego set. Worth 4 billion million Kawadi Diner. What the fuck is that currency? Go on. The Pokemon, the new Pokemon Lego set, in my opinion, is really fucking ugly. Like, it's really bad. I get that a Pokemon Lego set was probably never going to be focused around the trainers, but, like, include, like, make, like, one trainer... I only like Lego minifigures that are, like, sets that are Lego minifigure scale. Oh, oops. Oops! I want the 1 trillion Zimbabwe dollar bills. Let me try and fix... Because I tried shrinking her, but I draw heads big anyway. You know? Like, this looks evil. That does look better, although I do think her body is, like... She has more of a waist. Like, she does have more of, like, a skinny waist. Is the head centered on the neck? It's not, but I did that purposefully. I did do that purposefully. So, aha. Woke left it. 40,000 to the Lego. Lego would never do a PUBG set. Holy shit. I don't think people remember that, like... Okay, I find this funny. Lego is trying to appeal to adults, but they still refuse to do adult themes. Like, what? It's like, guys, we're mainly going to be focusing adults in our branding. But we're not going to do any adult themes. Because that would make sense. And that would be normal. Now I'm thinking the torso's too long. Oh, I cannot make up my mind about this one. Wish all Lego adult sets were kids as well. What is leftist? You don't gotta... It's political jargon. If you don't know, you don't need to know. Left-handed pro. No. See, okay. There's one of the leaked Pokemon sets, it's just the name that's leaked, not the set itself, is Lego Mewtwo Lab. Like, something like that. Which, I know it won't be minifigure scale, but I'm hoping that the build is, like, decent. Because the Lego Pokemon sets are ass. And I want the Mewtwo one to be good. Leftist does not mean left-handed. If you don't know, you don't need to know. It's a political thing. I love that image of like the angry white guy who, like, wait, let me try and draw it from memory. No way, I love using my left hand for writing and others. It's like a guy looking like this, and and it just says like utter woke nonsense. I don't know how to spell nonsense because I'm an idiot, but it's that image. I love that image. Utter woke nonsense. It's hilarious. I never draw her bangs. Holy shit. I'm only now noticing. I still haven't really decided on, like, how I want her bangs to look, but it's whatever. Her bot... Okay. I gotta fix... I'm just gonna, like... I'm literally just going to try and redo... Yeah, I'm left-leaning. My right leg's a little bigger than... Okay, that's interesting.
It's not doing what I wanted to do.
Sorry, the goblin came out. Maybe move the hips up a little. Also, gang, should I be on robotics type, like Lego Technics? I have no idea. The Booklyn. That's me. That looks better. That definitely looks better. I don't know if it is. I like that a lot more. Okay. And then her leg is gonna be like that. And then... No, her shorts are shorter, because I like short shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. These are I'm trying to experiment with her expressions, because like for the last 5 years, you know how I've drawn her expression wise? I've basically just drawn variations of this expression. Like this is a cute face, but she's always happy, and I need to make her depressed. Y'all talking about like freaks? The freak of Crystal Cove? Let me try and draw the freak of Crystal Cove expression sheet next. Maybe that's a good idea. This is the freak of Crystal Cove from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which like I don't want to hype it up too much, but that is the best show ever made. Like genuinely, that is the best show ever made. And if you say it isn't, then you're just wrong. Ding, what y'all think about the new trailer of the Lego Batman game? I haven't watched the new trailer, but I'm excited for the game because it has Arkham Combat, which is super fun, and it's like a giant homage to just Batman's history, which is an interesting idea for a Lego game. Scooby-Doo's Peak. I fucking love Scooby-Doo. Okay, this sketch is done. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I don't really have the drive to, but I am happy with this. She goes, ew. I'm an idiot. I forgot her tail. You hate Velma? How many people have actually seen Velma? Seemed like T.I. was movies only. Oh yeah, Batman. Yeah, it was yeah, it's an homage to Batman's movie history, but like it's still a it's still a pretty comprehensive history in that way. We watch it. Yeah, me and V watch Velma. So here's the thing about Velma, right? Let me draw her. This is Velma from Velma. So, I'm mad because this Velma design is one of my favorites, like, ever. The design is absolutely peak. Easily one of the best, like, you have the original, right? So you have the 69 one, and then you have the Mystery Incorporated one, and then you have this. Okay, so this gets, like, a third place. It's just that the show is ass. And not just because, oh, they made her brown. No, I don't fucking care about that, because I'm not a baby. It's not bad because of that, it's bad because the writing is shit. And the story is bad, and none of the characters are likable except Shaggy. Shaggy was cool. Shaggy can stay. His name was Norval. They went by his birth name. I don't even know. I've never drawn Norval from Velma in my life. Norval was a good character because he was the only person who was nice to anyone else. I had a crush on Velma when in childhood. Who didn't? Me. I didn't, actually. Which is probably surprising to hear. I don't know what I can't draw his hair. But oh, that show pisses me off. Because, like, okay. A Velma-led, adult-rated Scooby-Doo show has potential. I think that out of any series, like literally any animated series for children, the one that has the most potential when turning it, hello Danny, The one that has the most potential in terms of turning it into an adult series is Scooby-Doo. Because you can do so much more with the mysteries if you can involve killing people. Like, I think that you can do a lot with that. It's just that they don't. Yeah, like actual true horror. The gang gets killed. Sounds like an Always Sunny episode. Probably is. But, like... They don't do anything interesting. Instead of, like, oh, what if, instead of just, oh, there's a scary monster, and he's haunting the place. What if instead it's like he's kidnapping people and there's like video like Saw type shit where he's like, oh, I'll torture them. And you have like fucking Dracula who's like, I'll torture them all. I'm evil. I'll torture the people. I'll kill them. And I say fuck. That's another thing. I say fuck. No, instead all they've done so far is, what if it's Scooby-Doo, but Scooby-Doo isn't there? Like, I'm not, is this stream? I don't do, like, specific drawings of like, people's characters or stuff like that, but I am doing, requests, like, overall in general. But Velma was basically, okay, so it's Scooby-Doo, right? But without Scooby-Doo, and all the characters have completely different personalities, and the mystery has nothing to do with a monster, and it has nothing. It literally has fucking nothing to do with Scooby-Doo. That's the issue with Velma. Well, one of the issues is that it doesn't have shit to do with the show. Scooby-Doo is insanely... It's so simple. What if it's the same silly guys in costumes, but instead of finding buried treasure, they're trying to, like, filibuster? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. I'm showing my youngness here, I think. I'm a baby. I'm a baby with eyes. Babies do usually have eyes. Scooby-Doo is insanely simple. You have the gang, and then there's the scary monster, right? That's it. That's all you need. The gang and the monster. Velma changed the gang too much, and there's no monster. The only thing that Velma has in common with normal Scooby-Doo is the characters' outfits. So, like, Velma's jumper and her skirt. And then some of the characters' names and a few references, like Scrappy-Doo, who I fucking hate Scrappy-Doo. I hate him so much. Making him the antagonist in Velma was not funny or cute. It just made me mad. I'm trying to... I don't know how to draw Scrappy-Doo from memory. Looks more like Boo Boo. Didn't they make Scooby into a human? No, that was just some viral Twitter post. What if Velma was just like toxic Scooby fans who met at a convention? That's how the character feels, though, in the show. Because she's so mean to... Okay, for those who haven't watched the show, there's an episode where... Okay, so... Velma, right? There's an episode where Velma is mad... Hello, Ash. I'm talking about the show Velma that no one except me watched. I don't know how to draw his hair. Okay, so there's an episode where Velma is mad that her quote-unquote best friend, Norval, gets a girlfriend who's very, very cool. She's a decent character. She's not special, but like this is his girlfriend, right? So I forgot her hair. I think her hair's like that. So he starts spending more time with her because, you know, they're dating. And so her, as a wonderful character, thinks, what if I split them up? She concocts a plan to split them up. This is her hand splitting them up. And I'm like, this is our main character? This isn't like, oh, it's a flaw and she learns to... No, she's just a giant asshole. She doesn't get better by the end. By the end of the episode, she's not like, oh, what I did was wrong. She's like, oh, it didn't work. Oh, well. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. What about a show of Scream, but it's like this realistic camera, like found footage stuff of people who were killed by Ghostface recording their last moments in some rip on a YouTube channel? The only Scream I've seen... This is Ghostface, by the way. The only Scream I've seen is the first one. And, very cute pop-up. Yeah, 808. Love 808. The only Scream I've seen is the first one, and I love it. I love this. That's not a 1. I love that it's a satire of horror movies. I really like that. Like, I love that fact about Scream. And I don't... Do the other ones, like, keep that same concept of... Like, do they keep that? Tell me. Because the original Scream, the entire point is it is a parody. Not a parody. Parody and satire are different. It's a satire of horror movies. It's a satire of slashers. And that's my favorite thing about it. But, like, I feel like if a series like that has been running for so long... then I feel like it would lose its charm. I haven't watched any for this year's October. I will with my parents. Interesting parent movie to watch. Have you watched any of the Saw or Final Destination movies? I don't think I'd be into Final Destination. I saw the first Saw. It's pretty good. What a boring plot for an episode, guys. We need to draw up this 12-episode show, but how? What if we have an episode where that has nothing to do with the rest of the show? Perfect. Yeah, that's Velma. I haven't seen it, but it sounds like it's generally stayed meta. That's good. I don't think anyone here will know who I'm drawing, but I'm gonna draw him. I'm gonna do a little sketch of him because I love him. And if you somehow guess, then I don't know. You get a season pass. No, this is not Soldier. No, a lot of people think it's Soldier. And Smile Man? No, it's not Smile Man. I meant it when I said that no one would know his name. Or who he is, because I'm not drawing him very well. Linkara, no, not Linkara. Woodsman, nope. It's from a recently released film that I want everyone to watch because it's amazing. Nope, it's not Frankenstein. I don't know how this would look like Frankenstein. No, this is from... No, this is Matt and Jay from... What the fuck is the Nazi Paul Blart movie? This is Matt and Jay from Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Which, this is a plead from me. Please watch this movie. Please watch this movie. This is one of my... This might be one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. Like, it's so good, especially if you live in Canada. Like, it's so funny. I was howling of laughter in the theater. I'm not even gonna delete these. I'm gonna keep these here. I was dying in the theater. Like, it's so good. Yeah, they have a movie. Watch Yellow Submarine. The Beatles. Here, I'm gonna draw the beetle. Not the Beatles. This is the beetle. This is the culmination of all of them. Okay, this is the beetle. The beetle when it's... That's Mo Third Stooge. Yeah, it kind of does look like him. I don't know why I'm giving them like the Fairly Odd Parents build. I'm trying to think of what else to draw. I want to draw Cosmo and Wanda. I've been thinking about Fairly Odd Parents recently. Even if the show isn't that great, I'll always fondly remember the show, and it does have a lot of really good bits. There's a bit that I love, where I think it's like a monster destroys Timmy's dad's office, and he goes, "Ooh, that's my office! Cool! I'm unemployed!" Ooh, I'm unemployed! And then there's the bit where my dreams were shattered long ago. Yeah, when? How old are you? Fairly Odd Parents early seasons are better than everyone remembers. When you look back at those and you're like, oh, this was good. Yeah, like they're... Ooh, I have. It's a very nostalgic show for me. I gotta rewatch it at some point. There's a bit that has like, I don't know why this has always stuck with me, but there's a bit where Cosmo has a pink diver and he calls him Manly McDiver Man. He's like, oh yeah, Timmy, this is Manly McDiver Man, and like, I don't know why that's stuck with me. It's not even like funny. It's just, it's just stayed in my head. You know, obviously, when I was younger, Mr. Crocker was my favorite character. That's not Whitey, it's supposed to be Costco. Costco and Windex. The friend Chin! I'm not gonna say that in worry that it'll sound like something else. Hey, Turner. I bet you have fairly godparents! There are some good bits, though. There are some really good bits. When where Timmy buys a basketball team and they do bad enough that they'll be turned into whale blubber nuggets. I remember... Holy shit, wait. Sound like you're drawing when your mic muffles your voice? It's because I have the OBS, like, noise suppression on, which isn't the greatest. I need to find an alternative. Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy buys a basketball team. I swear I remember this episode. Oddball. Called Oddball. Yes! Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I remember watching this on television. I remember watching this one. Yeah, and he gets all tall. It's like, Timmy, I'm gonna grant your wish.
Okay, Cosmo.
That's not Timmy.
Okay, Cosmo. I want a yacht.
No. That's what Cosmo says. Cool, I'm unemployed. I also love the episode with all the dads. There's like a billion of them. Marge walked in.
Homer, don't do that.
That's my awful Marge impression. Always loved the fake superhero rogue galleries and cartoons. I remember the bronze kneecap and the titanium toenail. Those are like the enemies of the Crimson Chin. I'm trying to think of like what episodes I really loved. I'm trying to remember like which episodes really. Superbike was one. That was one of my favorites. Was Superbike. No more. I hate that I know what you're referencing. I hate that I know what you're referencing. No, Marge. That's Frisk from Undertale. They're yellow like us. Then Turner! You've broken the rules! I'm going to take your fairies! Forever! Oh, I also love the was it the Wishology with the muffin? And Channel Chasers, that was always a good one. Channel Chasers was an amazing one. No, you fucking didn't. What does this character look like? H2O. No, you did not. No, she looks like 100 years old. I actually do remember this character though. Channel Chasers had some fun stuff. Oh, that Scooby-Doo one? I don't remember the Scooby-Doo one. Yeah. Channel Chasers. Scooby-Doo. I gotta rewatch some Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, Fairly Odd Parents highest rated IMDb. I'm gonna like check the highest rated episodes, because like maybe that'll remind me of which ones I really like. Okay, here we go. No, where's... Cool, I'm unemployed. No, this is heinous. Where is what I want? Okay, here we go. Okay. Secret Origin of Denzel Crocker. Oh, that was a really good one. I remember that one. That was a good one. Yeah, that's the one where he, like, goes back in time and shit. I remember that. Let's see what else. Yeah, Wishology was absolutely peak. Oh, CosmoCon, that one's good. CosmoCon. Is that the one with the bathroom? Yeah, that was the one with the bathroom. Where, like, they have, like, a convention in Timmy's fucking bathroom. That one was awesome. Yeah, like, I have very fond memory. This was my favorite show when I was younger. Fairly Odd Parents was my favorite show. And then Chloe came on, and I don't like Chloe. Okay, okay. I get that they were like, oh, Timmy, there's a fairy storage, and I have to get rid of your fairies. But why couldn't, I get that they're married, but why can't fucking Cosmo go to Chloe and Wanda go with, like, why can't they just split up? I never got that. I get that they're married and they want to be together, but, like, this kid has 3 fairies, because remember, he had the dog, and he had Poof, so he had 4 fairies. Fucking greedy bitch. Greedy Timmy. For me, the show always ended at Channel Chasers. When he's like, when he has to get rid of his fairies. Yeah, they just kind of got rid of the dog. What was his name? Like Max? Or like John? I don't remember his name. Didn't Poof become like one of those trans icons? Did he? I know he became oh, Sparky, yeah, that's it. I know that Poof was turned into Periwinkle in the revival show, which I liked his voice in that, although I don't think I watched too far into the new one. I watched like the first few episodes. It was pretty good. I like the style a lot. It's like Germa for the entire... Yeah, that looks better with Come here, Cosmo. Come here, Costco and Windex. No, I think they mean like that Germa is a trans icon, despite being a cis man. Costco and Winn-Dixie. Oh, I liked that movie when I was younger. There's a movie called like Because of Winn-Dixie. Y'all remember that movie? Yeah, Because of Winn-Dixie, the movie, not the book. Yeah, it was like about a dog. That was peak. That was peak cinema. Okay? Don't talk to me if you haven't seen Because of Winn-Dixie. Yeah, little doggy. I've seen a couple dog movies in my day. I've seen A Dog's Purpose. I hate that movie so much. Fuck that movie. Fuck Dog's Purpose. I don't remember why I didn't like it. I just remember not liking it. I just remember really not liking Dog's Purpose. Josh Gad in it, which is definitely a choice. I mean, I like Josh Gad. I think he's funny, but because he's in Pixels, which means he's the best actor ever. And he's an Angry Birds movie, which is, I mean, what, and Frozen, like, what a repertoire. I can't say I was in Dog's Purpose, Frozen, and Pixels. I wish I could. You kidding me? My life would be perfect if I was in Pixels. I don't think I'd ever have another disappointing, like, upsetting thought again. Like, if I'm feeling depressed, I'm like, oh, man, life sucks right now, but it's in Pixels. I was in Pixels. Nah. Cosmology and Wander. Wander Over Yonder. That's another good show. That I watched a few years ago for the first time. I love Wander Over Yonder. Wish they got that third season. Something I loved about Wander Over Yonder is that it was kind of like they kind of had a plot, but they also kind of didn't. Like, the plot was more so in, like, the background. It was very rarely ever focused on, and I really liked that. I wish more shows did that. Because I like when shows have a plot, but I also really like episodic stuff. You ever Smiling Friends? Yeah, I saw. Which doesn't make sense to me, actually. It doesn't... They announced season 5 and 4. Like, they announced 2 more seasons. This would have to be pretty sudden. Like, why did they announce 2 more seasons if they were feeling burnt out? I cannot get this hand right, or this arm right. Like, I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist, Batman, but... I'm smelling baloney. Maybe I'm just in denial that, like, one of the best cartoons in recent memory is being thrown out. Which, I get Burnout. I don't want them to continue if they don't want to. It's just, it does suck. I gave him way too much chest. Holy shit. Cosmo does not have all that. Probably could if he wanted to, though. I don't know, is Cosmo sensitive about his body? I don't think any fairy would be, because they can just kind of wish. Not wish, but they can just use their wands to look how they want. Cosmo's like, I want to be buff! Remember Pilot Cosmo voice? Yeah, he sounded... He was like, Hi, Timmy, we're your fairy godparents. They didn't say fairly, but I keep saying that. We're your fairy godparents, son. They sounded a lot more... He sounded a lot more like Phil Hartman. One of the best. Love Phil Hartman. I only found out yesterday how Phil Hartman died. I did not... I thought he just died. I thought he had, like, an illness or something. I didn't know that his wife killed him. Like, that shit's crazy. One DC mode was shown working out. They can't use magic. Yeah, game theory. Title of the show being different was confusing. Yeah, I always thought that was interesting. But pretty funny. Pretty unique choice there. Move that, because that's how it works. Damn, you gotta go college tomorrow. See ya. I'm gonna erase. Gaslighting kids about words is pretty fun. That's true. There's a video I love, which is, this girl saying, I told my Indian friend, that Scooby-Doo is a swear word in English, and she just screams like, Scooby-Doo! I love that video. That's too big. And now you're too big. Damn thumb. Targeting the first words people learn in a new language, swears. Imagine. Imagine like a baby is about to say the first word. It's like, Eric, I think she's about to say her first word. Fuck! Oh wait, I forgot his wings. There. There. No way. Skylanders music. My reaction when I was first born into the Eastern European country. There he is, Cosmopolitan. I always liked the name Cosmo and Wanda. Although Wanda is pretty boring. It is just Wand. And then her sister's named Blonda. Which is crazy. It's like, oh, our baby's born. What are we gonna name her? Oh, Wanda, because she's a fairy and fairies have wands. It's like, oh, that's pretty clever. Oh, she has a sister who's blonde. What if we could just call her Blonda? Fish named Wanda. I've never watched it. Never watched Fish named Wanda. I don't know how else I could interpret this hair. So I'm literally just gonna go with how it looks in the show. Well, this looks a little weird. Love the iCarly bit where Spencer fakes his death and gets caught, and he's like, "I'm not Spencer. I'm his twin brother's sponsor." I've never watched iCarly, but that does sound pretty humorous. Yeah, I really do love the Fairly Odd Parents style, like how angular it is. I don't like that they smoothed it out in the later season. Then the Flash animation era, ooh, that was really bad. I remember watching that on TV. I was like, why does it look like that? Can we go back to the old? The old was better. See, this looks weird. I'm trying to, like, translate. Trying to, like, make sense of her hair. Cannot get past New Phineas and Ferb. It looks fine in screenshots, and then you see it move, and it's like a jump scare. I haven't watched the new one because I have not watched the old one. I tried watching like a few episodes. So I didn't grow up with the original Phineas and Ferb. I tried watching episodes and not my thing really. Felt too formulaic. I don't like Phineas or Ferb. Actually, no, Ferb is fine, but I don't like Phineas. It's kind of annoying. I know it's heinous to say. There's a lot of things that, like, people love, and then I try to experience them, and I'm like, oh. I think you only like this for nostalgia. No, I can't say that. People definitely like them for more than just nostalgia. But, probably one of my most controversial Smash Melee opinions, or, I mean, video game opinions, is I don't like Smash Melee. I don't like Melee. It's really ugly. Like, it brought a lot to the table, but it is so ugly, and I just don't like how it plays. It feels slippery. It doesn't feel tight, it feels slippery. Those are pretty normal takes. People just kind of like the other parts. Phineas is not a selling point. Yeah, people like Doof. Which, like, Doof is pretty cool. Dr. Doofin. Dr. Doofin smirks. What would that be? That'd be like, okay, I'm gonna try and draw him from memory. It's gonna not look like, I don't know what he looks like. Is this what he... No, he has a longer chin, right? I'm gonna look, okay, Dr. Doof. That far... Okay, I forgot his ear. I'm not that far off. Phineas from Ferb was being pitched since the 90s. Huh. That's interesting. We also have a fully produced song every episode. Yeah, that I assume that would be like a lot of money. A lot of money. I looked away. That's a cute Wanda face. Thank you. Unfortunately, Wanda is saying... She actually has a speech bubble. Saying goodbye. Because I think I'm going to end the stream there. It's been 2 hours. It's a bit late. I'm hungry. So I appreciate all the gamers that have joined. This was a pretty successful stream in terms of art streams. This is definitely one that's done really well. So appreciate y'all watching. Gonna end it here. Later, gamers. Remember Discord and commissions, of course. So, see y'all. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.